Nutritionists compared the benefits of watermelon and melon. Good afternoon, dear viewer. The most useful and interesting information just for you. I wish you all goodness, happiness, love and a peaceful sky. So let's go. Which fruit contains more valuable substances for the body? In the season of melons and watermelons, it is not easy to decide which delicacy to prefer. A dietitian doctor told about the beneficial properties of both. According to the specialist, it is not possible to say unequivocally which of the fruits is more useful, since each of them contains valuable substances for the body. Yes, watermelon contains the antioxidant lycopene. It is this that gives the pulp a red color. Lycopene protects the body from premature aging, is useful for the cardiovascular system, prevents the development of cancer, and relieves inflammation. Meanwhile, melon contains 4 times more vitamin C, which is also an antioxidant that has an anti-aging effect and resists the destructive effects of free radicals. In addition, according to the expert, melon contains another antioxidant, beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A. It gives the fruit its yellow color. Both watermelon and melon contain substances that have tonic properties. Watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid that is sometimes sold as a dietary supplement and used by athletes. Citrulline increases endurance, improves blood circulation, protects muscles from destruction, so watermelon is a tonic. Melon, in turn, contains substances that contribute to the production of serotonin, the pleasure hormone, which is a neurotransmitter and also has a tonic effect. Both fruits contain magnesium and potassium. Potassium is good for the heart, and magnesium relaxes the walls of blood vessels, preventing an increase in pressure. It is also necessary for the bone system. And finally, the nutritionist reminded about the effect of melon on digestion and the diuretic effect of watermelon. Yes, watermelon has more water and has a diuretic effect, and melon has more soft fiber, so it has a laxative effect. Interesting facts about melons. Melon is a member of the Cucurbitaceae family. Its closest relatives are squashes and cucumbers. Melons originate from Africa and southwestern parts of Asia. After they become widely spread and popular in Europe, melons were introduced to America by the Spanish settlers during the 15th and 16th century. Melon is annual plant, which means that it finishes its life cycle in 1 year. Melon produces 2 types of flowers, staminate, contains only male reproductive organs, and perfect flowers, contains both male and female reproductive organs. Plant that produces these types of flowers is called andromonaceous. Seeds are located in the middle of the fruit. They are usually 0.4 inches long, creamy in color and oval in shape. Size, shape, color, sweetness and texture of the fruit depend on the type of melon. Best-known varieties of melon are cassava, honeydew, Persian melon and cantaloupe. Melon grows as vine. It has round stem that produces lateral tendrils. Green leaves are oval or circular in shape. They have shallow lobes. It takes cantaloupes 3 to 4 months to grow before they are mature enough to be picked. Melons have high nutritional value. They are a rich source of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamins of the B group, and minerals such as manganese, iron and phosphorus. They are also rich in potassium, a nutrient that may help control blood pressure, regulate heartbeat, and possibly prevent strokes. Melons offer a decent dose of fiber, which helps fill you up. As a snack for dieters, melons can be beat. Their juicy sweetness is just the substitute for high-calorie snacks and desserts. The Yubari King melons are the most expensive melons in the world. They are only grown in a small region of Japan. Due to this, they are very hard to find, making them very expensive. The fruit is said to be the juiciest and sweetest melon in the world, and its orange flesh is coveted for its tenderness. Often given as gifts after being bought at auctions, a perfectly proportioned pair of these juicy melons can easily set you back well over $20,000. Melons are a symbol of fertility and vitality, but also of luxury because they were expensive and scarce in the past. 25% of globally consumed melons originate from China. It produces over 8 million tons of melons each year. Melons does not ripen after it is picked, so once a cantaloupe is removed from the vine it will not sweeten any further. Almost all parts of melon, fruit, seed, leaves and roots, are used in traditional Chinese medicine. Roasted and dried seeds are used as snack in the African and Indian culture. Ancient Egyptians have been cultivated melons 2000 years BC. Interesting facts about watermelons. Watermelon is the fruit of a plant originally from a vine of southern Africa. Watermelon is a fruit and a vegetable. It is a fruit because it grows from a seed. It has a sweet flavor and refreshing qualities. It is a vegetable because it is harvested and cleared from the field like other vegetables and because it is a member of the same family as the cucumbers, pumpkin and squash. There are 4 basic types of watermelon: seedless, picnic, icebox, and yellow-orange fleshed. There are about 1,200 varieties of watermelon, but there is no appreciable taste difference among them. In fact, most stores call every variety simply watermelon, and rarely list the variety name. The history of watermelons is a long one. Domestication and selective breeding have resulted in intensely sweet large fruits with tender flesh and fewer seeds. Some modern seedless cultivars have almost no viable seeds. There is a Sanskrit word for watermelon, and fruits are depicted in early Egyptian art, indicating an antiquity in agriculture of more than 4,000 years. Evidence of the cultivation of both watermelon species in the Nile Valley has been found from the 2nd millennium BC onward, and seeds of both species have been found at 12th dynasty sites and in the tomb of Pharaoh Tutankhamun. The Moors introduced the fruit into Spain and there is evidence of it being cultivated in Córdoba in 961. The fruit had begun appearing in European herbals by 1600, and was widely planted in Europe in the 17th century as a minor garden crop. European colonists and slaves from Africa introduced the watermelon to the New World. Spanish settlers were growing it in Florida in 1576, and it was being grown in Massachusetts by 1629, and by 1650 was being cultivated in Peru, Brazil and Panama, as well as in many British and Dutch colonies. The watermelon is an annual plant that has a prostrate or climbing habit. Stems are up to 3 meters, 10 feet, long and new growth has yellow or brown hairs. Leaves are 6 to 20 centimeters long, 2.3 to 7.9 inches, and 4 to 15 centimeters, 1.6 to 6 in, wide. These usually have 3 lobes which are themselves lobed or doubly lobed. Each light yellow flower is either male or female, producing only pollen or fruit, respectively. Watermelon weight varies from 1 to 2 kilograms, 2.5 to 5 pounds, to 20 kilograms, 44 pounds, or more. The number of fruits per vine varies from 2 to 15. The sweet, juicy flesh is usually deep red to pink, with many black seeds, although seedless varieties have been cultivated. Watermelon fruit is 91% water, contains 6% sugars, and is low in fat. There are 30 calories in 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, of watermelon. Watermelon is a very good source of vitamin C. It is also a good source of pantothenic acid, copper, biotin, potassium, vitamin A, in the form of carotenoids, vitamin B1, vitamin B6 and magnesium. The health benefits of watermelon include prevention of kidney disorders, high blood pressure, cancer, diabetes, heart diseases, heat stroke, macular degeneration, and impotence. Watermelons last from 14 to 21 days at 13 degrees Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit, after harvest. In China, watermelon is stir-fried, stewed and often pickled and used as a vegetable. Square watermelons are watermelons grown into the shape of a cube. The Japanese created them to fit more compactly in fridges and be able to be cut more easily, without rolling. They were invented by graphic designer Tomoyuki Ono in 1978. They are very expensive, with prices as high as $100. Since the advent of the square watermelon, other watermelon shapes have been introduced, such as hearts and pyramids. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like, leave your comments. I wish you all love, happiness, kindness and a peaceful sky.